guard, 6'6", number 2,
Some big-time heroics have gotten both teams to this point. It's Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. City, it took a major effort for them to advance out of the conference semis. How much of an effect does that have on a team?
Well, you want to conserve energy as much as possible in the early rounds. They really weren't able to do that. Here's where the home fans need to rise up and give their guys the jolt of adrenaline they need.
Now here's Holmgren, Gilgeous Alexander on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Knocks down the triple.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
And here's Edwards. Is up. Pure from three-point range.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
And now we go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Mark Dagnall.
He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Conley. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Randall inside. Holmgren's there. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Blocked again! Williams against McDaniels. Williams misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact. Oh, man, what a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Gobert inside. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Gobert no good. Thunder with a lead. Right side, Williams. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Oklahoma City on D. 4-point game. Pass to Conley. Oh, deflected. And here's McDaniels. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Now here's Williams. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shot clock at 2. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Williams against Randall. McDaniels, a screen on Williams. Randall, pass to McDaniels. Edwards against Dort. Edwards can't hit. And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a minute 54 left in the opening quarter. No good with the elbow jumper. The Timberwolves trail. Holmgren with the block. And he recovers it. Conley finds Randall. Goes back up. And he lays it in.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. A minute 22 left in the first. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. McDaniels can't hit.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Conley passes to Randall. Edwards looking it over. That's his 3rd basket and 5 shots. Solid work.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Randall against Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Conley. McDaniels against Williams. For 3, Conley. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gobert with a block. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Reed against Williams. Left side Reed. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Alexander Walker. From outside, off to Mark.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. And Minnesota making a change here. Minot's checked in. Gilgeous Alexander against DiVincenzo. Outside Reed. Fires it. And he hits the jumper.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Thunder trail by 5. Right side, Gilgeous Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous Alexander.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey Brian, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Yeah, and Gilgeous Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Gilgeous Alexander against Conley. Reed to screen on Gilgeous Alexander. Pass to Reed to stop the run. Caruso grabs the board. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Reed. Outside Edwards. Gobert against Hartenstein. Gobert passes to Edwards. There's the 3. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on screen.
For the Thunder, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Williams is subbed in for Caruso. Randall, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Williams. Dort for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
You know, once he has the possession positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Screen by Holmgren. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter. Randle, pass to Gobert. Randle against Holmgren. Outside Conley. Randle, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Graham.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randle heading to the line now.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he can't get the first one. And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. And he's good on the second. 1:09 left in the first half of this one. Outside, Williams. Back to Wallace. To the middle. Randle against Holmgren. Randle pulls down the board.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Down low. Rejected by Holmgren. Wallace outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Mike Conley.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. Both shots good from the stripe. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. Randle against Holmgren. Now Randle. 5 points in the game. Shoots over Holmgren. Randle, good. Randle's got 5 points in the quarter.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Wallace. That one's good. This game is all even. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
27. The Timberwolves. 27.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
Especially for those of us who were brought up playing the game this way.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. So far in this series, they've shown they can get... And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Randall on the screen. Conley passes to Edwards, over Dort. Edwards can't hit.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Pass to Dort. Edwards comes with a double team. Williams on the wing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander for the lead. SGA doing his thing in close.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this position because once he does, he makes you pay.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Dagnall said we compete. How nice we aren't. We get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And that one good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Conley finds McDaniels. Pass to Randall. The 3-ball. And they recover it. Another shot. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Williams misses. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. It's good! Edwards, what strength!
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Williams on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Holmgren, a pass to Williams. And a miss there on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now Conley. Outside Edwards. Can't tie it up. That one misses. For Oklahoma City, they've got 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Your host City crew, looking round right now.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley finds Gobert. Outside, Alexander Walker to the paint. Ooh, look at Edwards get after it inside.
And this is exactly what you want Edwards to do, using his athleticism to score on tough defense inside.
Dort, a screen on Conley. Dort outside, from outside the arc. That shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Picked by Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Randall. Pass to Conley for the lead. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his third assist of the night.
Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. Has really worked on that part of his game.
From the line, he gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in the quarter. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Edwards, a pass to Randall. And here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Stolen by Caruso. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Gobert with a screen on Dort. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. For the Thunder, Wiggins comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Wallace in for Dort. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Here's Randall. And they pick up 2. Randall's got 9.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Williams against Clark. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
DiVincenzo against Caruso. Inside. Here's Randall. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Thunder out in front. They lead by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Wiggins. Thunder with a lead. Caruso, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace with it. Reed with the rebound. Alexander Walker with it. Wiggins on him. Out of bounds. The Thunder will take it.
Oklahoma City ball.
Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Number 7, Joe Ingles.
The Thunder shooting around 53%, a nice number. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong take from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I like what the defense was thinking, but Gilgeous-Alexander just outworks them and gets his shot.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Pulls up. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been off ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
Wallace, pass to Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Alexander. DiVincenzo covering. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Minnesota's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Shoots from 12. And that one's long.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
It's rebounded by Minnesota. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Williams. From 13. Unable to get that one.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. To the inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Misses from short range. The Timberwolves have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Stolen by Caruso. And here's the fast break. Moving it up. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Caruso's gotten his first basket of the night.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Yeah, he's hurting the team. Taking low percentage shots, failing to make the next pass.
Let's get up and get loud for your Thunder Girls team.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Ingles. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
With the step back. Edwards against Dort. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and he converts the layup. And now it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great. Wow, coming through for his team at the line and cutting this down to a very tight game.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Counted.
It's basically been on him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Dort against Edwards. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Oh, he lost the grip and he missed the dunk.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Buries it down low. And the Thunder lead by 8.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Edwards. This one for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-6 run. So it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.